Hello, beautiful souls. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a pile reading for everybody. This is, of course, going to be for all signs, and I'm going to be giving you 3 different crystals to choose from. So whichever crystal you resonate with is going to be the reading for you, or the reading that probably resonates most strongly with you. I am setting the intention that everybody who is meant to get something from these readings will find something, and they will be drawn to the piles and the energies that will resonate with them best. So pile number 1 is going to be this beautiful clear quartz crystal. What I love about this crystal is the fact that it actually broke, as you can see right here, and then it repaired itself. So this is a self-healing crystal. Number 2, we have this beautiful quartz crystal from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And I really love this one because she is a heart, but then she also kind of feels like brass knuckles in a sense. And so it reminds me of like a really funny meme that I saw once about the brass knuckle crystals and realigning someone's chakras. So I don't know why I'm giving you little bios on the crystals today. I just feel like it's just part of the energy. Something within people is going to resonate with the energies and the descriptions of these crystals. So that's crystal number 2. So she's like that love light energy, but also like, don't mess with me. And then we have crystal number 3. This is a beautiful, it's a super 7 crystal. That's what they call it. So interesting. We have all quartzes today, but this one has 7 different crystals in it, including quartz. And there is, of course, amethyst. There's copper. These are just really beautiful, beautiful crystals. So if that resonates with you, that's going to be pile number 3. So let's get started here with pile number 1, this beautiful self-healing quartz crystal. We're going to be using the tarot for empaths, light workers, and healers. Clear. Let's get some energy for pile number 1. Everybody who resonated with pile number 1. What are the messages that Spirit has for them? Their beautiful, benevolent angels, team, and guides. What does my pile number 1 need to know as we're moving through? And I'm feeling fire energy right off the bat. And it could be because I was just thinking about Mercury retrograde, which we are still in the sign of Leo currently as I'm filming this. Of course, it's timeless. So whenever you find this reading is going to resonate with you, but I'm definitely feeling fire energy here. So let's see what messages we have. All right, we have the 4 of Wands coming out. I'm feeling reunions with this card. And it did come out kind of reversed, but I'm feeling this right now as reunions, or as somebody who is desiring a reunion with somebody. Somebody coming home. For some people, this is coming home to yourself. For other people, it's like you're missing or desiring somebody who has been absent from your physical reality. Some of you guys too, this is like a lost loved one. So this is like a parent, a child, a love connection. It could be anything. I think there's going to be multiple people that this resonates for. But somebody that you've lost, maybe semi-recently, like within the last few years for some. And like whoever that particular aspect is resonating for, just know and understand that they're always with you. They're always with you. They're always watching over you. I feel like this is a message for me too, which is really funny. And I think that there's some people maybe like myself recently who've begun to see the evidence of this in their life more. They've begun to connect more. Because you're opening up more spiritually, you're able to connect with the energies that have been all around you the whole time. You just didn't know it. And for some of you, this does include, like I said, a lost or a transitioned loved one. And that's what they really want you to know, is like they're not lost. That's why they stopped me when I started saying a lost loved one. They're not lost. You're not lost either. And some of you may be really feeling that way right now. Like you're lost in life as far as direction, as far as like where it is that you're supposed to go, what it is that you're supposed to do. Some of you may be feeling very lonely. Like the reverse of this card is alone in a crowd. right? So it's like you might be missing your people. And as we said, one person in particular here. I just wanted to check and make sure my mic was plugged in. But they want you to know that even though you feel alone, you are not alone. And you won't be alone in the physical forever either. So that's a message for those people who feel isolated. And they want you to know, I won't say not to miss them, but they want you to know that they want you to be happy, that you deserve to be happy. I feel like some people in this pile, it's like you haven't let yourself be happy because it felt like a betrayal of this person, or it just felt like if you stopped mourning them, then their memory would cease to exist. But they're saying like their memory comes alive when you enjoy your life, when you have fun, when you love, when you connect. So don't disconnect yourself. I feel like some people in this pile, there's a wound that you're healing right now. And this could also be for people who lost somebody a long time ago. This next part of this message, evolution of this message. There's been a wound from losing or perceiving yourself as having lost this person. From this person transitioning out of your physical reality. And that wound is coming up for healing right now. And part of that wound, the way that manifested in your life, was keeping other people at a distance. Because if you kept them at a distance, you wouldn't have to deal with the pain of loss again. And trust me, I can relate to this very, very much. And they're saying like it's time to let that love back in. Don't be afraid of losing people. Don't let the fear of losing someone or something prevent you from living your life to the fullest. And living your life to the fullest means giving and receiving love. And this has been healing, right? And this is why you're able to receive this message and why you're able to recognize the signs and synchronicities of them reaching out to you, is because your heart has been beginning to heal and you are beginning to let love in. A lot of times when we first lose somebody, and when we're really, really sad about it, even if we bury that grief, especially sometimes if we bury that grief, they're trying to reach out to us, but there's like a barrier because we've receded so far away from our hearts. So it's as that wound starts healing that they're able to get through to us. They're able to reach us. So continue letting that wound heal. It's like they want to assist you in that process, because they want you to live all that life has to offer. It's almost like they're saying, like, live for me. My time may have been cut short from the human perception, right? Because everything is decided, right? We know when we come into this reality exactly how much time we're going to be here. Give or take, I do believe, right? But from the human perception, it seems like people left too soon. And they're saying, continue living the life. Not that I didn't get to live, but I guess from our perspective, right? That they didn't get to live. Do that for me. Let me live through you, through your joy. So this is a really beautiful message here. And for some people also in this, that where you didn't lose a loved one, like they didn't transition, this is about feeling alone and missing someone and desiring that reunion with them. I feel like for some of you, there is somebody that is coming back around. And like I said, for others also, this is a homecoming to the self. Let's get some more energy here. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. If somebody's been estranged from a child, I feel like, especially like if your child is grown, I feel like you may be reconnecting with them as well if you've been desiring that. So we have the Fool coming out. We have the High Priestess. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And she was in reverse. But I'll tell you how I'm feeling all of this. And then the Moon on the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling as though Your intuition is really guiding you towards something right now. And you're being asked to have courage. And I feel like some of you guys, it's like this loved one that I talked about, the ones that where their loved one is in the non-physical now, they're trying to guide you along this trajectory. And healing your heart is the first part. It's the emotional readiness, right? Inverted, the Ace of Cups means not quite ready yet. It means going within, emotional introspection, actually. So there's been a period of healing, and you're still in this period of healing. But your intuition is guiding you towards something. Something big, something that is going to be life-changing, but it's going to require courage. This is a big change that you're thinking about making here. And it requires a lot from you in terms of your ability to grow, your ability to shift, your ability to heal, and to really look at the different aspects, the different wounded aspects of yourself that are ready to be revealed. The shadow with the moon card here. And if you guys want assistance with this, please reach out to me. All of my information is in the description box below. Let's get some more energy. When will they be ready? Got the Chariot, persevering willpower. So it's coming. You're moving into this energy of readiness. And some of you watching this, you may have just be coming out of this energy, this healing process. It's also about examining your belief systems and the aspects within you that are afraid of success or afraid of failure, right? Those are two sides of the same coin. Working through those belief systems about your capability, about what you deserve and what you are capable of achieving, because you are meant to be so abundant in all ways, shapes, and forms. Really go within at this time. The illusions here with the moon card, the illusions are your own lack of belief in yourself. They're all self-imposed limitations. They're not real. Spirit's saying, as you move along this journey, you're going to continue to encounter these times of emotional unreadiness. You're going to encounter these, what feel like challenges or roadblocks, but they're really just more opportunities to level up. All right, every time we start something new, there is an energy of insecurity. There is some fear. There is some resistance, but we just have to work through that and continue moving forward. Remember, courage is not a lack of fear. It is the ability to move forward despite the fear. That's what Spirit wants you to remember. And that the effort is going to be worth it. All right, we have the Eight of Cups here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is stagnant routine and senseless risk. Interesting. And then we have the Magician manifesting rewards on the bottom of the deck. So this is interesting. The energy that I'm getting from this right here is like, there's something that you need to walk away from. And part of it is the habits and routines that are keeping you stuck. And I feel like whoever I'm reading for right now, you are the type of person, and this is where I was getting that fire sign energy at the beginning of the reading, right? You might be a fire sign or have fire in your chart somewhere. Well, we all do somewhere, right? But it's like you get in this stuck, stagnant routine, and then you get so bored with yourself that you just do something, anything to shift the energy. Maybe this is like the person that all of a sudden, on a whim, once they've fallen into a rut, decides they're going to move across the country or across the world or something like that, or just quits their job on a whim and decides to go do something else. And Spirit's saying, like, I think you fall into a routine because it feels safer, because you know what happens sometimes when you break out of it. But this is because you let yourself go too long in the stagnancy. It's like Four of Cups type energy. So now it's about taking that fearless action towards your goals. And I feel like for some of you, it's like you haven't even allowed yourself to be honest about what it is that you really truly want and desire, because you felt like it was it was outside of your grasp, right? The mountain felt too high to climb. But Spirit's saying, it's like that song that's coming into my head now, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. That's going to be relevant to somebody, and it might actually connect back to this energy of the loved one who you're missing as well. Some of you guys, the person that you're missing, like, listen to that song because they have a message for you there. All right. For some of you, it's like that's a message from Spirit right now. There ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from getting to you. That's the attitude that Spirit wants you to take towards your manifestations, towards what it is that you desire, and speak about it as if it's already here. Speak about yourself as if you are the person who already has this. Work with the power of I am, right? I am successful. I am confident. I am powerful. I am infinite. Yeah. So get yourself a routine. Mix up your routine a little bit. Start incorporating some positive rituals and habits and really working to release some of these bad habits. Remember, it takes time. I'm working on this in my own personal life right now. I have bad habits of zoning out and procrastinating with different things. There's actually, I'll be fully transparent with all you guys, right? Because that's what we're here to do. We're all learning and growing together. I have like a game on my phone that I am a little bit addicted to, and I play more often than I should because I like to zone out like that, right? Netflix is sometimes a problem for me. We all have areas where we're still stuck, all right? And it happens little by little. It won't necessarily happen overnight. So give yourself credit. If you go from 7 days a week having a routine that is not suiting you, and then you switch that up 1 day a week, you're already one step closer. All right, so just keep going. And if you fall back into a rut, pick yourself back up. Set alarms if you need to remind you to do some of these things, but get some better habits and routines and bring a little bit more fun and play into your life. Bring more things that excite you, that light this fire, so that it doesn't turn into this all or nothing kind of an energy. And don't be afraid to mix things up. All right. Like I said, the only reason that you end up making these big impulsive moves is because you're not listening to yourself in the short term. Yeah. There's a lesson to be learned around that with the 3 of Coins in reverse, lesson unlearned. Lesson unlearned to me a lot of times also means releasing those belief systems like we were talking about. And that lesson that you're unlearning could be many things for many different people. That has to do with those belief systems. Like I said, this is stuff that I help people with. If you want to reach out and book, I do one-on-one coaching. I do energy sessions, readings, all kinds of different stuff. All right. So please reach out to me if you feel called to for assistance with that. All right. But there's some sort of karmic lesson here that's related and linked to a belief system that I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to right now, it's also connected to your lineage. This is a belief system that's been carried forward throughout your lineage that wants to be shifted so that you can move out of this energy. And that importance from the beginning of the reading of going into the heart here cannot be overstated. Go into your heart, sit, breathe into your heart space. Connect with your heart and let it show you what that is that needs to be shifted. Some of you already know. You already know. It's a belief about scarcity. It's a belief about your capabilities. It's a belief about success and what it means to be successful. Just set that intention for that to be revealed to you. And then pay attention. Pay attention to all the ways that Spirit, and for some of you, your loved ones as well, who are watching over you, reveal the answer. Calling in the energies for pile number 2 now. Tapping, dropping in for pile number 2. Now we move on to pile number 2. Everybody who had this beautiful, beautiful crystal here. I'm going to be reading for you all of my beautiful, Spirit saying all my beautiful cosmic rebels. I mean, everyone on this channel, we're all cosmic rebels, right? But there's something with the Sacred Rebel deck here. So we're going to use this deck for you guys. And we might clarify with a few tarot as well. All right, what do my beautiful sacred cosmic rebels, clear and pile 2 need to know? Pile number 2 of my beautiful collective here, and pile number 2, what do they need to know, Spirit? Bring through some messages for us. Pile number 2. Spirit team, benevolent angels, team, and guides. We have Legacy of Light coming out. We're going to get a couple here. After the storm. And every journey starts with a single step. All right. So the Legacy of Light, you see the ancestral energy here. You also see the transformation as we step. This is like the maiden, the mother, and the crone that I'm feeling here. So you're going through some type of spiritual upgrade right now. Pile number 2. You are becoming more wise. You are definitely connecting with your ancestors and with your higher self. I feel a heavy like grandmother spirit here with this card. Definitely doing some ancestral healing. Those of you finding this pile, the reading that I did for the Lion's Gate, where we talked about the energies, one of the things we talked about was the energies of downloading more of our higher self into our vessel. You guys have definitely done this. And there's been an initiation that after the storm, this is all about coming out of a dark night of the soul, coming out of a period of trials and tribulations here. So you guys have been going through it. And it's because this level up is so big. And a lot of times when we're leveling up, it feels like we're almost leveling down, right? Because it's just complete chaos all around us. Our mind is sometimes in chaos. Our body, our outer reality is most definitely usually in chaos, right? We feel, when we feel the most lost right before we are found. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you all to remember in pile number 2. So really connect with all aspects of you. Connect with your benevolent ancestors. Connect with your higher self, your highest self, your most evolved self, because they're downloading, like I said, you're downloading more of that essence within you. And they're really guiding you along this path of integration as well. Let's see here. I want to see if there's anything from this card that I want to read for you guys. The Oracle of Legacy of Light comes to you when you need confirmation that a creative choice you are making or have made or soon will make, for some of you, is one that is in alignment with your sacred purpose and spiritual path of healing and growth. The Legacy of Light cannot be ignored without some detriment to your sense of well-being. If you were asking about a particular question and drew this card, then part of the answer to your question is that the issue at hand is one of utmost importance to your spiritual growth, even if it seemed like a relatively insignificant question. So what this is saying, and what I'm feeling from this, is that everything that is going on in your life is significant right now. There are never any coincidences, right? But right now, that is even more heightened. So pay attention to everything that you're being taught by every person that you interact with, by all of the emotions that you feel, by your observations of yourself and the world, and all the little circumstances. I feel like there's a lot of synchronicities going on for you all in pile number 2. I feel like there are divine meetings occurring, right? Soul tribe coming in, people that are catalysts for you. And remember, catalysts, we can perceive them as positive or negative. Sometimes it's a really loving catalyst. Sometimes these are the people that force us into our growth through uncomfortability. And with this after the storm card here, I definitely feel like for some, it's through that catalyst of uncomfortability here. Okay. Let's see. This is about embracing your creativity, embracing your light. Of course, like we said, embracing your ancestors. Let's see. The legacy of light also asks you to call on the unconditionally loving support that exists for you every day. This light will offer you all manner of assistance. To not call upon it is like starving because you believe you have no means to acquire food, whilst a feast lays before your eyes. If only you would partake of it. Perhaps you worry that you are asking too much of those who wish to assist you. However, this is a mistaken belief. Those beings of unconditional love who assist us spiritually each day need to shine just as we do. When they are embraced for their purpose, to assist with the spiritual growth of humanity through unconditional love, they too become part of a legacy of light, shining bright with love and helping to illuminate the world. Although you may doubt your goodness at times, and being a human does mean that there will be some very dark moments on your path, this oracle affirms that you are coming from love with the pure intention to simply live your life and do your best in the circumstances in which you find yourself. You are being asked to avail yourself of the help that is waiting your request so that your own light can become part of a greater shining legacy of divine brilliance made manifest upon earth. I love this. So this is like, those of you finding this reading right here, there is a legacy of light that you are here to uphold, that you are here to create. The creative energy, you have such creative energy that you're being asked to tap into right now. And if you are tapping into it, you're being supported along that path. And you have so much support because your mission is a really big and beautiful one. You're here to really make dynamic change in the world. And I don't say that to put pressure. If there's no need for pressure, you're already doing it. You've been doing it your whole life. Just continue following your heart. Continue to shine your light. Continue to heal. And it's just naturally happening. I also feel like you're part of a really powerful lineage. So look into your ancestral roots if you haven't yet. You might be surprised by what you find there. Also, the ancestry of your own particular soul and the aura hypnosis healing, past life regression sessions that I do are a great way to tap into that. There's lots of ways you can do this through meditation, so many ways, right? But you are the heritage of your soul, and also, like we said, the ancestral lineage that you've incarnated into is very, very powerful. And you're meant to tap into that more at this time as you integrate this higher version of yourself, like we said. And by higher, we just mean, well, higher, not better or worse, just more of the purity of your soul essence. Your ancestors and your higher self, your benevolent guides, want to guide you through this period of transformation, which has been rocky with this after the storm card here, right? But there's a lot of wisdom, right? The after the storm card has the owl. There's a lot of wisdom that you've gained that you're going to be, or you are feeling, I believe, ready to put into practice. And if you're not feeling that, you're more ready than you know, is what your spiritual team wants you to know. And they want you to know you are not alone. Call for the help. Ask for the help. Benevolent beings, and your higher self is benevolent as well, have to operate by free will, right? They have to have your consent in order to assist you. So you have to ask for the help that you need. For some of you guys, this is like in your physical world as well. Ask for the help that you need. Because there's more help available to you than what you think. And also, you're much more capable than some of you may realize. Some of you guys are moving too, I think, like physically changing location. I'm getting a very 8 of Cups from this journey begins with a single step card. It's like there's been this powerful shakeup, right? There's all this change happening because you are, like I said, in a major period of up-leveling, vibrationally speaking. A lot of chaos in your outside world. And for some of you guys, it's like your old timeline is literally booting you out right now. So you may find yourself relationships, jobs ending, needing to move or change location. Some of you guys, it's like you are just choosing to do this because you know it's time. For some of you guys, it's literally like I said, like your old timeline is booting you out because you're no longer a match to it. And so it may feel, don't feel like you're not, don't let that old energy, those old belief systems of, oh, I'm not worthy. Oh, I did something wrong. Like none of that. It's not that. It's that you did something so right that you're being rewarded, but that reward sometimes looks like absolute and utter chaos. So you're starting a brand new journey, embarking upon a brand new timeline here. Let's get some tarot on this. And we have focus on the light here with the sunflower, which is all about new beginnings, and see the earth behind it. This is your new earth timeline here. So focus on what you want to create. Focus on the beauty that you see all around you, especially for those of you who are just really burned out and really feeling downtrodden and stressed out right now because of all the messiness and chaos as you've been shifting realities. Right? This is timeless, but as I'm recording this, we're having that first of the 3 opening squares from the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction in 2020 at 0 degrees of Aquarius. So a check-in point with those energies on this new timeline. We're also having Mercury retrograde, and we just came out of the Lionsgate portal. So there's a lot if you're finding this around the time that I'm recording it. If you're not, I'm sure there's a lot going on then too, because there always is, right? But focus on the light, focus on what you're creating, focus on the joy, focus on gratitude. If you're feeling really looked over, or almost like some of you, I feel like you're almost feeling like the universe is against you right now. It's not. It's supporting you fully. It's just like it may not be clear from your standpoint how that's happening right now. So Spirit's asking you to have faith and to cultivate that energy of gratitude, to move back into your heart. Clear. Let's get a little bit more clarification on this journey here. This journey that my pile number 2 is embarking on. Let's get a little more clarification on this. You guys are wisdom keepers. And more of that wisdom is being unlocked, and some of the way that it's being unlocked is through the events and circumstances that you're currently experiencing. We have the King of Wands here. Tell me more. We have the Hermit. Makes sense, right? And then we have the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. With the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, like I said, you're being booted off that old timeline. But now there's a choice and a decision to make about what to do next. And some of you guys are feeling paralyzed. Some of you, if you have an opportunity to take some time to just go somewhere safe, where you can convalesce in a sense, where you can kind of get your bearings, you can go within, you can kind of pull back your energy and take some time to heal, allow for this integration of these higher aspects of you to continue. I feel like that's going to be really good for you. I feel like this King of Wands energy is the energy that you're moving into. For some of you, like there may be a fire sign, masculine type of fire sign energy that's part of the catalyst for this internal journey. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is the energy that you're stepping into, the King of Wands here. Tell me a little bit more Virgo energy with the I almost wanted to say the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, but the Hermit, right? Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Some of you guys, you are healing from betrayal, or you're healing your own mind because your own mind has been deceiving you. Tell me more, though. Some of you guys too, it's like somebody in your reality has been sneaky. They've been operating deceptively, and they're kind of like sneaking away. And it feels to you like they're getting away with something that feels unjustified to you. But part of one of your spiritual lessons is just to let them do that. Just let them go. Let them believe that they've been victorious. Let them walk away. Let them have the last word or the last laugh. You're ultimately the one that's going to be laughing, because there's so much good that is coming in for you. It's like a lesson in surrender, a lesson in understanding resentment, right? Resentment, holding a resentment against somebody is like you drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. That's what we used to say in 12-step. Don't do that. Let them go. Your ego and your pride may want to lash out, may want to get the best of them, come out with the upper hand. But it's really by releasing and letting them go and releasing the anger, the frustration, justified or not, that gives you the upper hand here. Okay? Get the 7 of Pentacles with the Hanged Man and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, so this is about really understanding what's actually worth fighting for. And this is about there's a lot of 7s here, you guys. We got 3 7s. 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Right? So this is a highly spiritual number, 777. This is big energy. And 12 here with the Hanged Man, right? 9 with the Hermit. But there's this energy and a 3 on the bottom of the deck. Getting clearer. It's like you're having a breakthrough around what's important to you and around who and what is worth putting your time and energy into. And like we said, what's worth fighting for and what's not. So when to stand your ground and when to back down or let go, like we said. I feel like for some people, you might have spent some time in your life living the way other people wanted you to live, doing the things that other people wanted you to do to make them happy. And now it's time to live for yourself. So you're realizing all the time and effort that you put into things that didn't really light you up. And you're ready to shift out of that energy. And some people may not like that. And that's where this standing your ground energy comes in. You guys, I feel like whoever this is for, this pile, your life is about to do a 180. I just saw the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups and the Strength card as I was putting these cards away here with the Devil in reverse, the High Priestess, all right? King of Cups, clear, Chariot in reverse. Some of you guys may be leaving behind a Cancer or a water sign energy, masculine water sign energy. Or this could be a more emotionally immature version of yourselves as well. But there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you guys. Your life is going to look completely different. So just get ready. Get ready. Focus on the light. Focus on the gratitude. Make sure that you are taking the time for your healing, taking the time to go within. Allowing these people that are no longer for your highest good to remove themselves, really. Because that's a lot of what's probably happening. Clear. Let go of everything that's wanting to shift out. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your higher self. Understand that there may be a period where you don't recognize yourself anymore, and that's okay. That's that higher self integration that's going on. Just allow it. Just have fun exploring the person that you're becoming. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't try to hold on to anyone or anything right now, and that includes a version of yourself that is outdated. I love you guys so much. Clear. Heaven sent 33 on the bottom of the deck. You guys are a real number. You're seeing so many angel numbers right now. So many, like I said, so many signs and synchronicities because you are really elevating. All right. And some of you guys, you have a teacher coming in as well, a guide or a mentor who's coming to assist you in this next level of your journey. Divine feminine energy I'm feeling for some from this. Doesn't necessarily mean they have to be feminine in body. The ascended masters are represented by 33-2 Yeshua. So for some of you guys, this is a new spiritual guide that you're working with. For some of you guys, this is somebody in the physical. For some of you guys, this is just your own higher consciousness awakening and activating. And this is divine deliverance is what I want to say here. So that's why they're saying, clear, trust what's being removed. It's making way for what's coming in. You are so divinely protected. Your intuition, she feels, she knows, is off the charts right now. So trust it. This is a period of learning to trust yourself. And there may be some programming that you're releasing around that, belief systems around whether or not you can trust yourself. Building that trust in your own intuition, your own inner compass and guidance. Clear. You got this. And yeah, Two of Cups, wanted to make sure it was shown there. So for some of you guys, there is divine partnership coming in as well. Whether this is stepping into more beautiful divine partnership with yourself and the divine, or another partner coming in. We can't get into all of that in this reading today, but for some of you guys, if you've been seeing signs that you have a soulmate on the way, a divine partner, that's confirmation for you for that. All right. Love you so much. Bye. All right. If you chose this beautiful Super 7 crystal here, then this is your reading, pile number 3. And we're going to start out with the Tarot of Dreams for pile number 3. Clear. You guys may be having some interesting dreams right now. You may be very active in the dreamscape. I know I've been talking about that with a lot of people in this tribe, how busy we are in the astral realms. There's a lot with your dreams, so pay attention to the ones that you're remembering and just know that there's a lot happening when you're asleep that you're not even consciously aware of. And if you have been feeling extra tired, set the intention that your body feels rejuvenated when you wake up, and ask your angelic team, set your Merkaba before you go to bed. Set your shields. Set that intention that your energy be replenished upon waking, and see if that helps a little bit. Some of you guys also just need to slow down here a little bit in your physical everyday waking life. It's like you're trying to go double time in your waking life and your dream time, and it's just too much. And you're more needed in the dream time right now, I'm feeling. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming out. Mercury and Taurus. So some of you guys really concerned about your finances right now, really concerned about your physical world, or feeling shafted or left out in the cold in some sense by something that's been going on right now, or someone. Yeah. Get the 9 of Swords here. Mars and Pisces. Yeah, really stressed out. Some of you guys, I really feel like money is a big stress for some of you. Or it's like fears or anxieties or worries about being taken advantage of, about losing people, about losing a job maybe, about somebody, it's like fears of abandonment I'm feeling coming up as well. There's a lot. Some of you guys you really want to meditate here. You really want to clear your energy. Because I'm feeling for some of you, like all of this isn't even yours. Like some of you, I do offer raw Reiki entity removal sessions. I feel like there may be some attachment or some external energies. For some of you guys, it's like your friends and family as well. It's like you're picking up on their stress and internalizing it and making it your own too. Some of you guys may actually be having nightmares right now. And some of that, it's like you need better psychic protection, I'm feeling. So make sure that you're setting, did I say that for this reading, or was it the last reading for pile number 2? It might have been in pile number 2's reading. Some of you guys, there may be aspects of that will resonate for you too. But I was talking about putting your spiritual protections before you go to bed. No, I think that was this pile. Sorry, when I do multiples, sometimes it's hard to remember. Yeah, really make sure that you're shielding before bed, that you're stating your lack of consent for infringement, right? I do not consent to any type of infringement upon any aspect of my being in this or any other time, space, dimension, or multidimensional reality. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free, okay? Some of you guys, like I said, you're taking on, it's not even just like your friends and family. For some of you guys, it's like the collective fear. And so some of you guys may really want to unplug. If you've been watching on social media too much, if you've been watching the news too much, anything that's instilling fear, because you're taking a lot of that in. And it's really causing issues. Some of you guys are really losing sleep over these conscious fears, or just from all of this excess anxiety that you're taking on, or that, like, some of you guys, it literally feels like some type of psychic attack. And that's why I'm saying reach out to me if you want to do a session. That can be really helpful. And also just really, like I said, shield your energy really good. Call on the archangels, the benevolent archangels, for assistance. Okay? Some of you guys are really connected to Archangel Michael. Call upon him. All right. 10 of Cups. Interesting. Let's get some more energy on that. That's also Mars in Pisces. So we're seeing, oh, that was Mars in Gemini. I was misreading the Gemini as a Pisces symbol. Some of you guys might be a Pisces. Maybe that's why I'm getting all this Pisces energy here. So this is just the symptom of an overactive mind as well. So for some of you guys, it's not even as intense as like a psychic attack or anything. It's just like your own psyche is attacking you because you're thinking too much. You're too much in your thinking body. Some of you guys may be really affected by the conjunction of Jupiter and Mars as well. See where that was in Gemini. That just happened on the 14th, and we're still feeling the effects of that. And they were involved in the full moon as well. So check out where that is in your natal chart, where you have Gemini, about 16 to 20 degrees of Gemini, or we'll say like 14 to 20 degrees of Gemini. And if you don't know how to do that, I offer natal chart readings and transit chart readings as well. But yeah, that rattled something for some of you guys too. And it's got your mind into overdrive. So it's like worst case scenarios playing over and over again. But Spirit is saying this is what wants to come in for you. For some of you guys, this is actually, it's so funny. This is coming in for you, this 10 of Cups energy. But you are it's like stirring up all of your fears of your sense of unworthiness, your fears of not being enough, your fears of abandonment are getting stirred up by whatever this is. Some of you guys too, it's like you're literally fearing for your family or for your family's security or stability. I'm feeling that for some people as well. But Spirit's saying your family is divinely protected. Look at all the light coming out from around them. You don't have to fear for them. They are safe. Always. Some of you guys, there's a family pet too. And it feels to me, for some of you guys, this could be a pet that's living still, that is like a really powerful spiritual protector. And if this pet has been getting sick, or you're feeling adverse effects upon this animal, it's because our pets are powerful alchemizers of energy. They clear energies for us. And so your pet may be a little bit overloaded right now, and they may need some extra love and some extra attention. And they really need for you to clear your energy as well, because doing that is going to assist them, because they're taking the weight of this. For others of you, this is a pet that's passed on that is still with you, looking over you. And some of you guys, you have a pet coming in. I'm feeling that for a couple of you too. Your family is about to grow. Oh, your family is about to grow. Yeah. So for some of you, this is a beautiful animal companion that's coming in for you. For others of you, that somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant, or the family could be growing in another sense. Like maybe you're getting together with somebody who has a family and you're combining your families, and that's stressing you out. But it definitely feels like a pregnancy for some people watching this. And that's creating some fear and anxiety here too. Those fears of, especially if this is your first child, like, I didn't have good role models. How am I going to be a parent to somebody? If your parent, I feel like somebody specifically, it's like your parents abandoned you or you felt abandoned by your parents, whether this was literal or not. Or your parents really struggled financially. Somebody watching this, you may even have been adopted or in the foster care system. And you're just like, I don't know how to do this. I'm afraid that I'm going to walk away just like my family or my parents did with me. And Spirit's saying, don't worry, that's not going to happen. You are not your parents. You are here to uproot those cycles, all right? Get out of your head because something beautiful is happening for you. Something so beautiful is happening. Tower. There's an awakening here. There's a powerful awakening. We got 3 Mars cards in a row here. So this, like, who I'm reading for, you may be in Aries. You may be dealing with an Aries. There may just be strong Aries energy, like Aries, or Mars being activated in your chart right now. Right? We have Chiron retrograde in Aries right now, which is ruled by Mars. We have, like we said, that Mars-Jupiter conjunction going on. Mars is going to go retrograde at the very end of the year here. Or it's just you needing to call on your Mars energy. Mars is the masculine energy. It is the protector. It's the warrior. It's the fighter. It's the part of us that stands up for what we deserve, that goes after what we want without apology. There may be some conflict and chaos going on in your outer world as well. Definitely, like we said, in the inner world. Tell me more about the Tower here. The lightning on the Tower. We've been getting a lot of thunderstorms and lightning where I live. A lot of purification and cleansing going on right now. Spirit wants you to purify and cleanse yourself, your space, your energy. We have the Fool coming out. So there's a new beginning that you don't see coming, is what this feels like. Yeah, Fool being Uranus energy in this deck. So new beginning that you don't see coming. Got the Emperor. This is Taurus energy. For some of you guys, it's like you're like we said, you're starting a family. Somebody may be proposing to you. You may be settling down, creating roots with somebody. But this is also the Emperor. This is the Aries card, right? So this is stepping into your own authority big time. There's a new chapter wanting to begin here of you standing in your power. And that's all these fears and anxieties, all of these worries, these old abandonment wounds and different things that are coming up right now. This is the initiation into your power. And for some of you who are dealing with psychic attacks and stuff like that, learning how to overcome that energy, to take your sovereignty back from that energy, that is a big part of this initiation for you as well. We're going to do some Zodiac of the 108 cards here to get some more clarity. All right, let's see here. Clear. Let's clarify this new beginning here that we don't see coming. What can we know about it? I feel like some of this is meant to be a surprise. It's almost like navigating the surprises is part of the initiation. And being empowered in the face of changing circumstances. Some of you guys, it's like needing to stand up for yourself and your family. For some of you guys, I'm seeing like breaking away from family members that it's like creating your own family, and breaking away from the family members that are not supportive. especially if you have like narcissistic family members or just family that is toxic and dysfunctional. I hate using the word toxic, but I use it all the time, so I must not hate it that much. All right, so we have balloons coming out with person of fire. This is freedom, ascension, a higher perspective. This is releasing stress, being the catalyst of your own life, of your own journey. This is Spirit saying you have all the power, you have all the tools. It's time for you to use them. And that's part of what this initiation is all about. It's about you remembering that you have all the tools that you need to navigate your current circumstances. Somebody too, if you've been working to start a business or something like that, especially something that's going to give yourself or your family more security, there's a powerful, I almost feel like overnight with this energy here, you're going to go from the employee to the boss. Like bossing up. That's what I feel from that. So somebody, it's like your business is going to take off, or you're going to, maybe some of you just quit your job and you're pursuing your business, or you're pursuing your path or your passion. And that like, this is like, as long as you stay in this energy, you're going to be successful. Really stepping up here. Yeah, it feels like overnight things are going to be shifting. We have the dynamite here. Catalyst for change. Unexpected fast. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be like one day you wake up in one reality, the next day you wake up in something completely new. And it all happens when you take your power and your sovereignty back. You release this energy of stress here. I know, easier said than done, right? I'm just really feeling into this. This is like rags to riches kind of an energy here. For some of you guys, this isn't this abundance coming in. It's not something new. You've been working at this. It's just it's like the final pieces clicking into place. We have broken heart here. And handcuffs. Yeah, so there's some pain and some sadness that needs to be broken through here. Tell me more about this. Gemini energy again. Some of you guys have been dealing with a Gemini. You may have had your heart broken by a Gemini. Could be a Gemini parent, Gemini lover. And yarn. Some of you guys need to free yourself energetically from a Gemini. Or somebody who has these Gemini qualities to them. It's almost like they're still connected to you. Or you're holding yourself back because of an attachment to them. Like you're not really letting yourself be free. You're not letting yourself fully enjoy or take part in your life. Whether it's because of wounds that were created from this relationship, or whether it's just because they're literally, it's like you're letting them hold you hostage in your own mind, in your own heart, with your heart. And some of you guys, this is just relating to your own mind again, holding you back. But some of you, it's like a literal person that you need to disconnect your energy from. And for some of you, this person may try to come back in when this success starts to hit. So you want to be careful for that. You want to watch out for that, especially where you have this beautiful energy here, this beautiful family energy, hopes and dreams coming true. For some of you guys, if you are single and you're not resonating with like the pregnancy or the building the family, this is like what's coming in for you. Like this is like your ultimate dream right here. And that is being realized. And for some of you, this doesn't have anything to do with family. It's just your ultimate goal or dream is ready to come into fruition. There are some final abundance blocks. some final belief systems that need to shift in order to let that happen, a certain perspective, certain wounds, abandonment wounds and things like that that need to be cleared. And then it comes in like that. As soon as that energy gets cleared, and reach out to me if you want assistance with this, it's going to be big. And so you want to make sure that you're not entertaining people from your past that aren't good for you. It's only going to cause more issues and problems. As well as your own negative, like you got to get out of the negative self-talk, the negative belief systems, that energy. It's like that's been plaguing you. And for some of you guys, like I said, it's because you need to clear your energy because there's something attached to your energy that's pulling that down. It's like depression. For some of you guys, it's just depression, the energy of depression. Nothing even specific tied to it. It's just that depressive energy. All right, so this is awareness. This is assessment, evaluation, looking over the fine print, checking the details here. Tell me why that 7, and that's Taurus energy. We have stamina, honing skills with the ballet shoes here. Balancing act, expertise, and the castle. Praise for achievements, recognition, position. Yeah, you guys are moving into position right now. And you are going to be recognized for the work that you put in, for things that you do. You just really need to make sure that everybody who's on your team is on your team. You're not letting anybody ride your coattails. You're not letting your own negative self-image or negative self-talk drag you down. And just, I don't know, you guys. All of that, all right? Don't be your own worst enemy. Become your best friend. And I'm working on the Master Your Mind Challenge right now. That's really going to help for people, I think. It's like, because that's what you really need to do. It's you need to master your mind. And you're closer to that than you realize. You're so much closer than you think. And then we have the fishing pole, self-reliance, connection with nature, exploration, self-improvement. You're more capable than you realize. Yeah, and that's happening soon. Yeah, so this is coming, you guys. It's coming. Microphones. Some of you guys are going to be sharing your thoughts, words, opinions, ideas, podcasts, channels like this, writing a book maybe. I don't know. Sharing truth in some way. Some type of creative self-expression that I didn't mention. All right. There's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. So this is travel, what you're doing. You may be traveling for it. You may right now be taking in new viewpoints, new ideas. Okay. Connecting with people, networking. But I want to know, how do we break through this depression? That's the final thing I want to know, Spirit, for this pile right here. How do we break through this depression? I feel like procrastination for some of you guys too. I feel like there's been a lot of little hiccups and mishaps lately. And don't let that distract you from your focus. As I'm recording this, we're on Mercury retrograde. You know what I mean? Whatever's going on, it's almost like tests of your self-reliance, your perseverance, your patience, your faith. And also, it's just like that, because you get stuck and dragged down into that negative mindset sometimes, and this is no judgment. This reading is very much for me as much as you guys right now. Those hiccups are kind of like the feedback loop from the universe for when you get into more of that stinking thinking or that gloomy type of thinking or energy. How do we work with this depression? How do we heal from this and release this? So we have the Pioneer and Winter. Interesting. So I feel like this says within 9 to 12 months, there's going to be, let me feel this. How is this considering the question I just asked? Just be bold. Be bold, be courageous. Just push through is what the universe is saying. Just push through. Don't let it get the best of you. Spirit's saying, like, we all have negative thoughts. We all get stuck in these energies of negativity sometimes. We just don't let ourselves stay there. So just keep going through the motions on the days that you're not feeling it. Make yourself get up. Make yourself go through that routine. Create a healthy routine for yourself. All right? Watch something that makes you laugh. Dance. Move your body. Move your body to move the energy through. Some of you guys, you're staying so stuck in your heads and you're not moving enough through your bodies. All right? And explore new territory. All right? Get out there in the world. Spirit's saying travel. Shake off some of that energy through travel, through seeing new things, meeting new people, doing new things. Just like force yourself to get up and get going. And take some alone time. Bedroom has lots of different meanings. I'm feeling it as the alone time right now, though. Although Spirit's saying some of you guys need to get yourself out there, especially those of you who are hung up on someone if you're single. It's time to work with your sexual energy. It's time to maybe find somebody that you can connect with. Have a little play in that area. You know, of course, mindful play, right? We don't just jump into bed with anyone. But Spirit's saying some of you guys, you need that outlet. And those of you who are in a relationship, you may need to work on that aspect of things, because when that energy dies down, that is our creative energy. That is our life force energy. If that energy has been asleep for some time, that really can take a toll on our psyche as well. So even just working with yourself, playing with your own, working with your own sexual energy without a partner, and taking that alone time that you need to disconnect as well. All right. And we got the pearl here. Yeah. Intuition, honesty, character development. This is what you're going through right now. You are becoming the pearl. And remember the story of how the pearl is created, right? It's a piece of sand that gets stuck in an oyster. And so it begins to fight and to potentially attack the piece of sand. And the process of what's created as it's fighting against this piece of sand is the pearl. So there's this energy of something beautiful coming out of, it's like the irritations that you're experiencing in your life or what are developing the character. It's like the challenges and the obstacles that you are overcoming are giving you the grit that you need to move forward. And you can and will shake that depression. You just got to get yourself going. You got to get yourself moving. You got to make yourself do it. All right. I've dealt with depression most of my life in one form or another. So I get it. I understand. It's just about going through the motions some days and seeking out the things. It's like seek out the things that make you feel alive. Patience pays off. All right. It's all coming to you in perfect timing. All right. I love you guys so much. I honor you. I respect you. I appreciate you. If you want any individual assistance, please reach out to me. All my information is in the description box below. You guys are headed for something really, really beautiful. It's just that final shift. And then it's on. It's game time. All right. Talk to you soon.